the Hayward situation looms, and those are the two big things there. And we talked a little bit about the offseason. I'll hit Bobby up here. We do have the draft picks. Trade
them.
Everyone, look, the likely scenarios are you roll up, move up a couple of slots theoretically to get a guy you like and package picks. Other things you can do, you can throw picks, lower picks in deals with guys you want to essentially give away and convert those into second rounders or something. So say you want to dump Cantor, Ojale, and clear those guys out because you just don't want to hold them onto the roster. You could do that. There's stash players there later for sure. Bobby, in your brief, I'm going to give you about 40 seconds to talk about this. No, in your brief study right now,
that's how excited John is right now.
anybody who jumps at you.
I love Devin Vassell, Isaac Okoro. Those are guys that are going to be 14. There at 7. No, I think you can move up to 5 through 7 in the draft with relative ease. With relative ease, there's going to be a lot of teams looking to move back.
Maybe, but you'd have to basically you got to send all 3 of those picks. And again, most teams don't want 3 first-rounders in a year, so you actually lose value in doing that. Theoretically, I think you're packaging 2. 14.
You could move players.
14 and 26 might not get you to 7.
No, I think you'll have to send a player there too. I don't know if it's Langford or some of the other guys.
Langford's another Indiana guy that's just ripe on that deal, by the way.
And he's going to miss in the next year too, which kills his value. I'm just saying there's a ton of teams in the lottery looking to move back, and there's not many teams looking to move up. I like Isaac Okoro. He's at 9 right now on a lot of the draft boards. Defensive guy, can get to the rim. Probably a replacement for Semi Ojale, who's going to be gone this offseason.
Ojale is one of the guys I'm wrapping up and sending out in one of these deals. But yeah.
Devin Vassell is explosive. He could be a bench contributor to the team. Defends like crazy. Probably high-end all defense potential there. His shot looks a little wacky. I've seen his shot in recent weeks, so Danny Ainge is going to love him.
Way back, right?
It's like, boom, the slingshot.
What happened there?
I don't know. So maybe
not the time to change.
Maybe after seeing that, he'll be there at 14. Yeah. I'm not counting on it. No, I think they got to move up. They're going to do whatever they can to move up in this draft because I hear the Pistons talking about it. I hear the Knicks talking about moving back. So there are a number of different teams talking about moving back. Yeah.
All right. So Bobby's going to have more on the draft. We're digging a little deeper here. What's the draft date, Bobby?
November 18th.
Okay, so we got a little under a month, and we will ramp it up there. They've got guys in. There's players they're looking at. So I know we're gonna be hearing names pop up, and we're gonna learn a lot more about these guys. Also, as trade scenarios start to pop up, and you start to envision, start looking at that 6, 7, 8, 9 slot. If you do jump in there, who you might potentially get. And again, it doesn't seem to be the most exciting draft, but it's certainly more exciting than drafting another wave of Grant Williams, Carson Edwards, and
James Young.
You're right,
James Young.
Yikes! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
That just took a leap.
Can we get some more names out there?
Yep, there's RJ. Steal of that draft.
Juwan Johnson. What about Juwan Johnson?
No, man, that's a touchy subject for Celtics fans, Joe.
Gershon Yabusele. You don't have to say another name other than that.
Was it?
On the table at that time was Butler and Johnson.
Butler, dude.
And half the room wanted Butler and half the room wanted Johnson. That's the story. And they were really debating it hard up until the final thing, and they went with Johnson. And that's still, people close to Ainge say, that's still one that just eats him alive,
That's tough.
As it should.
Because those were both considered, and there was a strong argument for both players in that draft, and they went with Johnson. And talk about a guy whose shot just kept getting further. By the time that thing was done, it was like a soccer throw-in,
Yeah, Amir Johnson vibes. Yeah, definitely.
What year was Butler? What year was Butler coming out of college?
I'm terrible with years. I just remember this.
Johnson was a senior. Like,
he was 09.
I feel like everyone knew who Juwan Johnson was at that point. I don't know what the big, I don't know.
That's a killer.
Everyone knew who Carson Edwards was too. That's how it goes with the draft.
Right.
2011.